गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Let's chant from 25. समष्टिरीशः सर्वेषां स्वात्मतादात्म्यवेदनात् तदभावात् ततोऽन्येतु कथ्यन्ते व्यष्टिसंज्ञया। तद्भोगाय पुनर्भोग्य भोगायतनजन्मने पञ्चीकरोति भगवान् प्रत्येकं वियदादिकम्। द्विधा विधाय चैकैकम् चतुर्धा प्रथमं पुनः स्वस्वेतरद्वितीयांशैः योजनात् पञ्च पञ्चते। तैरण्डस्तत्र भुवनं भोग्यभोगाश्रयोद्भवः हिरण्यगर्भस्थूलेऽस्मिन् देहे वैश्वानरो भवेत्। तैजसा विश्वतां याता देवतिर्यं नरादयः ते पराग्दर्शिनः प्रत्यक् तत्त्वबोधविवर्जिताः कुर्वते कर्म भोगाय कर्म कर्तुं च भुञ्जते। नद्यां कीटा इवावर्ताद् आवर्तान्तरमाशुते व्रजन्तो जन्मनो जन्म लभन्ते नैव निर्वृतिम्। सत्कर्म परिपाकात्ते करुणानिधिनोद्धृताः प्राप्यतीरतरुच्छायाम् विश्राम्यन्ति यथा सुखम्। उपदेशमवाप्यैवम् आचार्यात् तत्त्वदर्शिनः पञ्चकोशविवेकेन लभन्ते निर्वृतिं पराम्। अन्नं प्राणो मनो बुद्धिः आनन्दश्चेति पञ्चते कोशास्तैरावृतः स्वात्मा विस्मृत्या संसृतिं व्रजेत् स्यात् पञ्चीकृतभूतोत्थो देहस्थूलोऽन्नसंज्ञकः लिङ्गे तु राजसैः प्राणैः प्राणः कर्मेन्द्रियैः सह सात्विकैर्धीन्द्रियैः साकम् विमर्शात्मा मनोमयः तैरेव साकं विज्ञान मयोधिर्निश्चयात्मिका कारणे सत्त्वमानन्द मयोमोदादिवृत्तिभिः तत्तत्कोशैस्तु तादात्म्यात् आत्मा तत्तन्मयो भवेत् So there are 5 koshas: Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, and Anandamaya kosha. The 5 koshas correspond to the 3 shariras. The 3 shariras are nothing but 5 koshas. Annamaya kosha is Sthula Sharira. Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, and Vijnanamaya kosha. These 3 koshas together form Sukshma Sharira. And the Karana Sharira is Anandamaya kosha. So there are 5 koshas. We identify with the 5 koshas. On account of avidya, we have lost our true identity. And we identify with the 5 koshas. Majority of the people live all their life identifying with these 5 koshas only. Majority of the people do not even bother to know their true identity. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschidyatati siddhaye. Among thousands of people, some rare person tries to know the true self. I want to know my true self. It is very rare. Otherwise, the life goes with the five koshas alone. We live in the five koshas only. Therefore, tattat koshaistu tadatmyat. On account of tadatmya, tadatmya means I identification. There are two types of adhyasas. What is adhyasa? Adhyasa means superimposition. Shankaracharya defines adhyasa atasmin tadbuddhi. Perceiving one as another is adhyasa. For example, perceiving rope as a snake is adhyasa. What is really there is a rope, but you perceive the rope as snake. It is adhyasa. You have superimposed snake on rope. So, adhyasa is a mistake, a wrong perception. So, adhyasa happens in two ways. So, there is Atma and Anatma. Between Atma and Anatma also there is adhyasa. Between the Atma and the five koshas, there is adhyasa. The five koshas are superimposed on the Atma. So this adhyasa happens in two ways. One is tadatmya adhyasa. Another is samsarga adhyasa. Tadatmya adhyasa and samsarga adhyasa. What is tadatmya adhyasa? It is the adhyasa in the form of I identification. The body is me. It is tadatmya adhyasa. So, with the five koshas, we have tadatmya adhyasa. because we think these five koshas are us. No difference between us and the five koshas. The adhyasa in the form of I identification. I am this is tadatmya adhyasa. Then there is samsarga adhyasa. It is the superimposition of relations. This is mine. It is samsarga adhyasa. It happens with certain attributes in the body. My age. See, with the body, it is tadatmya adhyasa. But with the attributes of the body, it is samsarga adhyasa. The body has an age, and we think it is our age, my age. The body has a birthday. We think it is our birthday, my birthday. You don't have a birthday. The Atma does not have a birthday, because Atma is never born. What has a birthday? Body has a birthday. The more we identify with the body, the more we are interested in birthday. If somebody forgets our birthday, we are not happy. So, with the attributes of the body, we identify as mine. It is samsarga adhyasa. And the same thing can be extended to various things that are related to the body. Like the relatives, my father, my mother, my son, my daughter. So what has father? What has mother? What has son? What has daughter? Everything is to the body. So we identify with them. Mine, this is mine, that is mine, my house. My identification is samsarga adhyasa. Both are adhyasa. Both are false. Our identification with the five koshas is false, and our identification with anything related to the five koshas is also false. So, tattat koshaistu tadatmyat. The Atma gets a tadatmya adhyasa with the five koshas. So when it identifies with each kosha. The Atma is understood as the very particular kosha itself. Atma tattanmayo bhavet. Atma itself becomes that maya. Tattanmaya, that maya. These are difficult to translate. I am literally translating. Tattanmaya, that maya. Means Atma is perceived to be the particular kosha itself. On account of the identification with the Annamaya kosha, the Atma itself is perceived as Annamaya. At the grossest level, the grossest person thinks only the body is Atma. Only the physical body is Atma. There is a Charvaka, Dehatmavadi Charvaka. A Charvaka who thinks only the physical body is Atma. There is nothing beyond this physical body. Even Sthula Sharira does not exist. Even Sukshma Sharira does not exist. Only Sthula Sharira is everything. It is the grossest Charvaka. For him, the body itself is Atma. And he does not accept rebirth. There is one more Janma, he doesn't accept. Therefore, his philosophy is Bhasmi bhutasya dehasya punaragamanam kutaha. When the deha is burnt, it will never return. So, burning of the body is moksha. Therefore, if you want moksha, there is one mumukshu bhavan and another moksha bhavan. Both are there here in Kashi. So, bhasmi bhutasya dehasya punaragamanam kutaha. Once this body is burnt, it will not come back. Therefore, end of the body is moksha. Therefore, don't worry about anything. Be happy, make merry. Mauj mein raho, be happy. Rinam kritva ghritam pivet. Borrow money and enjoy. Drink ghee. Borrow money and drink ghee. You don't have to repay the debt. Because once you are burnt, nobody is going to ask you. This is Charvaka's philosophy. In such philosophy, there is no room for any moral, any ethics. You do what you like. It is Dehatmavada. And then Indriyatmavada, a little advanced. A little advanced is Pranatmavada, not Indriyatmavada. They say Prana is Atma. Some other Charvakas. And then some other people, they say mind is the Atma, Manaha is Atma. But we understand in Vedanta, none of the five koshas are Atma. Atma transcends all five koshas. Transcends means Atma is different from all five koshas. Atma is independent of all five koshas. So transcends, the word transcends, some people may not understand the meaning. That is why I am explaining the word transcend. It is not the electronic gadget. There is some electronic gadget with that name, transcend. I don't know whether it is there nowadays. Earlier it was there. It was a brand name. Yeah. So, transcend means, suppose X transcends Y, it means X is different from Y and X is independent of Y. X transcends Y means X is independent of Y and X is different from Y. So, how the Atma is different from five koshas? To understand this, the author takes us through a logical process of Pancakosha Viveka. The author makes use of a logic to distinguish the five koshas from the Atma. Let's read. Anvaya-vyatirekabhyam Pancakosha vivekatah Swatmanantata uddhritya Param Brahma prapadyate. The logic used for Pancakosha Viveka is called Anvaya Vyatireka. Anvaya and Vyatireka. Anvaya in this context Anvaya is also called anuvritti, and Vyatireka is also called Vyavritti. Anvaya is equal to Anuvritti, and Vyatireka is called Vyavritti. That is the general terminology. Here Vidyaranya uses Anvaya and Vyatireka, but generally in the Shastra we use the word Anuvritti and Vyavritti for Anvaya and Vyatireka. So Anvaya Vyatirekabhyam means by the process of Anvaya and Vyatireka, Anuvritti and Vyavritti. Panchakosha Vivekataha. The five koshas are distinguished from the Atma. Swatmanam tataha udhritya. So through this method, the Atma is distinguished from the five koshas. The Atma, which is otherwise mixed up with the five koshas, is distinguished from the five koshas through the process of Anvaya Vyatireka. And once you distinguish the Atma from the five koshas, you can easily understand that the Atma is nothing but Param Brahma. The Atma, which is distinguished from the five koshas, is Parabrahma. Brahman and Brahman alone. Param Brahma prapadyate. He attains Parabrahma. The Atma, which is distinguished from the five koshas, remains as Parabrahma. Means, once you distinguish the Atma from the five koshas, you understand that the Atma is nothing other than Parabrahma. As long as it is mixed up with the five koshas, it cannot be equated with the Parabrahma. It seems to be different from Parabrahma. So from the next shloka onwards, the author explains the process of Anvaya Vyatireka. The author applies the Anvaya Vyatireka logic in 3 steps. In step number 1, he distinguishes Atma from Sthula Sharira, which is Annamaya Kosha. Step number 2, he distinguishes the Atma from Sukshma Sharira. And by distinguishing the Atma from the Sukshma Sharira, effectively the Atma is distinguished from 3 koshas: Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha and Vijnanamaya Kosha. And step number 3, the Atma is distinguished from Karana Sharira. Thereby, Atma is distinguished by Anandamaya Kosha, distinguished from Anandamaya Kosha also. Abhane sthula dehasya स्वप्ने यद्भानमात्मनः सोन्वयो व्यतिरेकस्तद् भाने ज्ञानवभासनम्. Let me first explain the process of Anvaya Vyatireka. This is a logic used for understanding the difference between two things which are otherwise perceived to be a single entity. For example, I am wearing these glasses. A child sitting there, when he sees me with the glasses, he thinks the glasses are a part of my body itself. In his mind, Swami means he should have the glasses. Otherwise, he is not Swami. So, initially he thought so. Glasses means he should wear, Swami means he should wear glasses. So, glasses are intrinsic to me. But one day, I come without glasses. All the time I come with the glasses and I don't remove the glasses also. I keep it as it is, like that. He sees me only with the glasses. But one day I turn up without glasses. Then he wonders, something is missing. Is this the same person or not? And then he applies this logic. The child applies the logic of Anvaya and Vyatireka. So yesterday, the Swami was there, glass was there. Today, glass is not there, Swamiji is there. So, from yesterday to today, what has happened? The Swami has continued. The Swami who was there yesterday is there today also. In the absence of the glasses, the Swami is there today. That means the Swami has continued to be the same. This is called Anvaya. The continuation of the presence of Swami even in the absence of glass. The continuation of the presence of one even in the absence of the other, it is called Anvaya or Anuvritti. So the Swami has continued to be the same, even in the presence as well as absence of the glasses. Then what about the glasses? The glass was there yesterday, glasses were there yesterday, but today it is absent. So the discontinuity, absence of the continuation of one even in the presence of the other. So today the Swami is present. Despite the presence of the Swami, there are no glasses. The glasses have disappeared. So, absence of the continuation of one even in the presence of another, it is called Vyatireka or Vyavritti. Vyatireka or Vyavritti. So this is called Anvaya and Vyatireka. So Anvaya means the continuation of one even in the absence of the other. Vyatireka means the absence of the other even in the continuation of the first. With this, what can you conclude? So, one is different from the other. One is exclusive of the other. Let us take X and Y. So, somebody has mixed up X and Y. X and Y are one entity, one single thing. Then, in order to understand the distinction between the two, you should look into an instance where X is present in the absence of Y. If in any instance X is present in the absence of Y, then you can understand that X is different from Y. X is independent of Y. So that is the logic. So while putting it, they use the word Anvaya and Vyatireka. So X continues to be present even in the absence of Y. This is called Anvaya. Y is absent even in the presence of X. This is called Vyatireka. So Anvaya of X and Vyatireka of Y. Anuvritti of X and Vyavritti of Y in a given instance at some point of time. if at any point of time there is anuvritti of x, means a continued presence of x, and vyavritti of y, means going away of y from x, happens, then we can understand that x is different from y. This is the logic. I hope it is clear. Very simple, but the way it is put, it may be a little confusing. So, now Atma and Sthula Deha. Now we are distinguishing between Atma and Sthula Sharira, Annamaya Kosha. In waking state, we cannot do this distinction, because in waking state, Atma is there, Sthula Sharira is also there. Atma and Sthula Sharira are together in waking state. That is why we think this is Atma, Sthula Sharira is Atma. Therefore, in order to understand the distinction between Atma and Sthula Sharira, we should go to a particular state where one is absent in the presence of the other. Where is it? He goes to Swapna, dream state. Swapne, see Swapne, Shloka 38. Swapne, in dream, Sthula Dehasya Abhani, in dream there is no Sthula Sharira. You are not aware of the Sthula Sharira in dream. The Sukshma Sharira is there. The mind is there in dream. But the Sthula Sharira is not there. So, Sthula Dehasya Abhani Atmanaha Yad Bhanam, the Sthula Sharirasya Abhani, means Sthula Sharira is not evident, not experienced in dream. Atmanaha Bhanam, the Atma is evident. Atma shines even in Swapna. You are there in Swapna. That is why you are able to see the dream, the witness of the dream. Atma is there even in Swapna. This is Anvaya. Anvaya or Anuvritti. The continuation of Atma, the continued presence of Atma, even in the absence of Sthula Sharira, in dream, is Anvaya. Then what is Vyatireka? Saha Anvayaha. This is Anvaya. What is Vyatireka? Vyatirekaha Tadbhane Anya Anavabhasan. In the same dream, Atmanaha Bhane, in the evidence of Atma, in the presence of Atma, Atma remaining evident as before, Anya Anavabhasan. Anya means Sthula Deha. The absence of Sthula Sharira. it is called Vyatireka or Vyavritti. The Sthula Sharira leaves the Atma and goes. That is called Vyatireka. The presence of Atma, even in the absence of Sthula Sharira, is called Anvaya. The absence of Sthula Sharira in the presence of Atma is called Vyatireka. So from this Anvaya Vyatireka, so Anvaya of the Atma and Vyatireka of Sthula Sharira, what do we understand? Atma is different from Sthula Sharira. Atma is distinct from Sthula Sharira. Atma is independent of Sthula Sharira. This is understood. So, Sthula Sharira Atma Viveka, Annamaya Kosha Atma Viveka is accomplished with this logic. Now the same logic is applied to Sukshma Sharira. To apply the same logic to Sukshma Sharira, Jagrat is not possible, because in Jagrat Sukshma Sharira is very much present. We are feeling our Sukshma Sharira. We are thinking, hearing, seeing. That means Sukshma Sharira is active in Jagrad Avastha. In Swapna Avastha also it is not possible, because even in Swapna Avastha the Sukshma Sharira is present. Only Sthula Sharira is absent. Sukshma Sharira is there in Swapna Avastha. Then what is the Avastha? We should go to Sushupti Avastha. In Sushupti, you don't experience Sthula Sharira and you don't experience Sukshma Sharira also. But the Atma is there even in Sushupti Avastha. We have established this very early, where in Shloka 5, Suptothitasya saushuptatamo bodho bhave smritihi sachava vishayava buddham tattadatamah. The presence of Atma in Sushupti is logically established. So, in Sushupti, Atma continues. Atma has a continued presence even in Sushupti Avastha. But the Sukshma Sharira is not seen in Sushupti Avastha. Sukshma Sharira disappears in Sushupti Avastha. See, let's read 39. Lingabhane sushuptau syad. Sorry. Lingabhane sushuptau syad. Atmano bhanamanvayaha. व्यतिरेकस्तु तद्भाने लिंगस्याभानमुच्यते. Sushuptau, in deep sleep, in Sushuptyavastha, Linga Abhani, in the absence of Linga. Linga means Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira is also called Linga Sharira. Atmanaha Bhanam, even in the absence of Sukshma Sharira, Atma is present. Atma is evident. This is called Anvayaha, Atmanaha Anvayaha. This is the Anvaya of the Atma, Anuvritti of the Atma, continuity of Atma. Then Vyatirekastu. What is Vyatireka? Tadbhani. Even though the Atma is present, Lingasya Abhanam, absence of Linga, absence of Sukshma Sharira. The Sukshma Sharira disappears even in the presence of Atma. Vyatirekaha uchyate. This is called Vyatireka. So Atmanaha Anvayaha Sukshma Sharirasya Vyatirekaha. So there is a continued presence of Atma and a discontinuity of Sukshma Sharira, disappearance of Sukshma Sharira. This is the Anvaya Vyatireka in Sushupti. And from this we can understand that the Atma is different from Sukshma Sharira. Shloka 40. Tadvivekadviviktasyuhu koshah pranamanodhiyaha tehi tatra gunavastha भेदमात्रात् पृथक्कृताः. So, once you distinguish the Sukshma Sharira from the Atma, you have distinguished the three koshas. With the distinction of Sukshma Sharira, the three koshas are distinguished at once. Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha and Vijnanamaya kosha. So Tadvivekat means Linga Sharira Vivekat. By the distinction of Linga Sharira, by the distinction of Sukshma Sharira, Pranamanodhiyaha koshaha, the three koshas, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha and Vijnanamaya kosha. Prana Mano Dhiyaha means Pranamaya kosha, Mano means Manomaya kosha and Dhi means Vijnanamaya kosha. These three koshas are Viviktasyuhu, they are distinguished. All the three koshas are different from the Atma. This is arrived at. So why is it so? The author himself says, all the three koshas belong to the Sukshma Sharira. If all the three koshas belong to the Sukshma Sharira, then why they are called by different names? Yeah, because of their internal differences. Even though all three koshas are Sukshma Sharira, there is some difference in them. Tehi tatra, te means the three koshas. Tatra means in the Sukshma Sharira. Gunavastha bheda matrat prathakrataha. They are distinguished on account of Gunavastha bheda. The Gunavastha, the avastha of their guna. The three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, their avastha. Means in some kosha, Rajoguna is predominant. See, all are Sukshma. All three koshas are Sukshma. That is why they are Sukshma Sharira. But in the Pranamaya kosha, Rajoguna is predominant. In Manomaya kosha, Sattva is predominant, but the Sattva is more polluted than Vijnanamaya kosha. The Sattva of Manomaya kosha has more effect of Rajoguna and Tamoguna than Vijnanamaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha is even more sattvika than Manomaya kosha. That is how these three koshas are different. Prathakrataha, distinguished. So, gunavastha bheda matrat means gunapradhana bhavena avastha vishesha deva. So, Sattva and Rajas, their Gunapradhana Bhava. Gunapradhana Bhava means which is predominant, which is Guna, which is less predominant and which is more predominant. Based on that, there is a distinction between these three koshas. So, Pranamaya kosha is Rajas predominant, Manomaya kosha is Sattva predominant, but it has a higher prevalence of Rajas also. Whereas Vijnanamaya kosha is Sattva predominant with less prevalence of Rajas. That is how the three koshas are distinguished. So, Pranamaya kosha is Rajas predominant, that is why it is very active. Manomaya kosha is Sattva predominant, that is why it is able to think and feel. But there is Rajas. It is disturbed by Rajas to a greater extent. That is why there is a doubt. It is not able to make decision. Whereas Vijnanamaya kosha is not so disturbed by Rajas. That is why it is able to make decisions, able to cognize things properly. That is how the three koshas are separated, though all of them belong to Sukshma Sharira. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.